To the fucking rim. Boba! What's good, what's happening, and what's up?
What's up?
We are here again to bring you another fire-ass episode of Fresh
and Motherfucking Classy.
I am your host that will do the most, the one and only Nick.
Yes, an amazing, talented, and congested co-host, Queen Caitlin, and this bitch. Yes. So,
Indeed.
we're trying to fight fucking Sir Cameron, my cat, because he likes to fucking rub on shit right now. So, hopefully y'all don't hear no fucking purring in the background. But if you do, that's my cat. Alright, so let's get into this motherfucking episode. We shooting this, we airing this on the day after Halloween. So, happy belated Halloween, I guess. Is that a thing?
I don't even think so.
Well, happy Halloween, happy November.
Yeah, happy November, November 1st. It's the month of eating. Get ready to eat.
Yeah. Okay, let's get on our fucking followers, though. How many followers do we have?
I believe we got 227 now.
227. That's fucking wild.
Yeah,
and I think the newest round of people that's been like downloading or following us has been from the city. The good old San Francisco.
For those who don't know, like, that's crazy.
Right. Because, people from the Bay, we just call it the city. I guess, there was something on the internet. It's like people from San Francisco, do you call it the city or do you call it Frisco? Yeah.
I ain't never really heard nobody call it the Frisco. I heard people, like, back in the day, like, when I was a kid, you heard Frisco all the time. But I don't know, it's always been the city. You know what I mean? Like, it's always been the city. I don't hang around those cliques anymore to where you hear Frisco is the term, or the Bay.
Thinking about it, I feel like if you're living in the city, you're probably going to call it Frisco. Thinking about it. Because I posted this on my story and I got some feedback from both sides. People saying that it's Frisco, people saying, oh, it's the city. I feel like if you don't live in the city, you're going to call it the city. But if you live in the city, you're probably going to call it Frisco.
I mean, if I were to go back to my old head language, I mean, most of them old heads used to call it the city.
Yeah.
The only way you called it Frisco, unless you had dealings there, like you did some shit there, or you got some actual roots.
Were they from there?
Yeah, they're born and raised.
Huh.
Hunters Point, all that shit.
Well,
Mission Hill. Like, these motherfuckers don't know about none of that.
Well, shit. Y'all let us know what the fuck you call San Francisco.
Yeah, because it's a good conversation because it gives you that clarity on where you really stand. Like, are you from here or are you visiting?
How do you know if they're a visitor?
Because if somebody's a visitor, they're going to say the full on, San Francisco. And then when you say, oh, the city, they be like, it's a city. Like,
no.
People are slow, man. Like, I don't know. This is the lingo between people are slow. Like, they don't get our lingo.
Yeah.
Like, if someone from LA were to come up here,
oh, they'll be lost.
They'll be lost just on a simple conversation. But if I go to somebody who's born and raised out here and say Shadua the Doopy, they're gonna look at me like, hey, bro, man, let me tell you some shit. Like, it's some Bay lingo shit people just gotta come to understand.
And there was this fucking video that we saw like earlier this week about some bitch from LA driving from LA to the city, and she stopped in the town, Oakland, for some fucking reason, and tried to blame the Bay for her car getting broken into. Bitch, who the fuck told you to stop in Oakland?
Like, BIP Central, man.
Right. Like what the fuck?
You stupid as fuck. She just wanted a story to tell her friends in L.A. Like L.A. crime and Oakland crime are two different crimes. Like, I just showed you that little article about these motherfuckers are getting boats and stealing people's engines out of their boats.
Yeah.
And this is in Oakland. We got actual pirates now.
Fuck catalytic converters and all that bullshit. No, they going after boats now.
Like, bro,
boats and the hose.
That's the upgraded level. What's after boats? Planes. Niggas are gonna learn how to fly.
Yeah.
And then next thing you know, you're gonna see a whole bunch of plane robberies.
I'm surprised they don't do that already.
I'm shocked that we don't have enough helicopter robberies. I feel like that should be a thing.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be a thing. I'm not promoting it, but I'm pretty sure like 2025 we're gonna have people rob banks and shit from helicopters.
Yeah.
Propel down, come on, go.
Exactly. It's fucking crazy. But bitch, no one told you to fucking stop in Oakland. And we really had to look at the fucking map. Where would you have to be going from LA to the city? She did not have to stop in Oakland.
No, that's
Who
something you
told
choose.
you that was a good idea in a Tesla?
And for some strange reason, yeah, even in a Tesla, there are barely, like, the charging stations out there probably say charge at your own risk.
Shut the fuck up.
Like, legitly, like you go out there, you're bound to run into someone who's going to try to rob you.
Yeah, girl. Yeah, she fucked up.
Yeah, that is a personal choice that person made. I say it again. I have no sympathy.
Look, anyone who's not from the Bay, don't stop in Oakland unless y'all actually got some business out there. But if y'all just thinking that you're going to stop in Oakland to take some cute pictures and all that bullshit, don't do it. Just fucking don't. And if you decide you want to, have absolutely nothing with you. Take a fucking Uber or some shit and go to Oakland.
That's
and just,
worse.
I mean,
if you take an Uber out there and they end up running up on you, you ain't got shit. You still getting shot.
But it's not your shit. So it will be the Uber driver's fault. But that's their business because they want to do Uber out there. Take a fucking Uber if you want to go do some shit.
You better go to Bart.
Man.
You better leave that Uber's life alone.
Bart ain't no better.
Hey, take your chances on Bart. If you want the full Oakland experience, go on Bart.
Oh my God.
You'll get every little bit of walk of life on that motherfucker.
Ugh.
You get the money, and you got some change. Hey, nigga, don't look at me, kid. All that shit.
Yeah.
Leave these Uber drivers alone. They doing enough dealing with funky ass people.
No. Don't leave these Uber drivers alone. They have a fucking choice. They have a choice to want to fucking drive and deal with funky people. So get in that motherfucking Uber. They trying to make some money.
I've come across some dope Uber drivers. Use Lyft. If you want to put someone's in jeopardy, use Lyft. They're cheaper anyway.
Depending on where you are.
Yeah.
Yes. Because I've been some places, Lyft has been more expensive than Uber. It's just fucking weird.
It is, because whenever Uber's cheaper, Lyft is expensive. Whenever Lyft is expensive, Uber's cheaper. So it's the game that they play with each other, and it's a corporate struggle. It's stupid.
Alright, so let's get into this fucking show. Alright, so what's the biggest deal breaker in a relationship?
Oh, okay. So, see, in the past for me, my biggest deal breakers would be like, man, this is the best way to put it in words. It's more of like people not being able to hold a conversation for shit. Mm-hmm. Like, you can talk about your day, we can talk about all kinds of shit, but like, once we get the initial gruff of the day out of the way, what else do you want to talk about? Or is it going to be one of those moments to where it's like, I don't know, you're lost this person's at a state of mind where they're just lost. So then they just start repeating themselves in a consistent struggle. And then it becomes a repeat of the same thing in a different way every day.
Yeah. After
a week of that, I'm done. I can't.
I was in a relationship like that. Like, it was in high school, though. But it was too, it was too routine. Like, we would just be seeing each other during school. Like, we'll spend mornings together, spend lunch together, after school together, and repeat. And he was religious, so he wasn't into like the things that I was into. You know, I was religious, but I'm not the most religious on the world. I still do my own things. God knows my heart, but
wow,
we just we would be we would see things a little differently. So he's more of like a square, and I'm more of like a star. So we, you know, we would be okay, but, you know, after school and, like, after a month, I got fucking bored, because it's like a fucking, like a routine every day, like the same shit. Like, I need something fun, I need something new.
I need flavor, you know?
Right.
I need seasoning.
Right.
Like, when I cook food, I like seasoning. I don't like my food bland, you know?
Right. I need more than some salt and pepper. Like, fucking put some spice in there or something.
Man.
Damn, say a bad word once in a while. Like, man, slip up.
Say titty. Like,
man.
Like, if you can't say some shit like that, then why are we talking?
Man.
I got a dirty mouth. I've always had a dirty mouth, and my parents are just now figuring that out. Because I realized the other day, I text my mom, man, that was crazy AF, and she called me the next day. Why are you cussing at me?
Huh.
This is a recent situation. I forgot completely about it till this morning, and she reminded me through a text, like, you know, I still haven't forgot. You be cussing. Like, you listen to my shows. Like, what do you mean? Just don't do that over here. Okay?
Right. She don't want that on her phone.
I'm like, I have nothing to say. I apologize for my outburst. It's just, I mean, you're caught in the crossfire of me texting someone else and you text me.
That's hecka funny. So pretty much your deal breaker is lack of communication.
Yeah. Because, like, I don't know, communicating is hella attractive to me. Because it can build bridges and create plans. To where a lack of is like, okay, why am I with you if you're not showing me any effort?
Exactly. For me, I've said it again, I'm going to say it over and over again. It's going to be hygiene. Because, like, you know, it could be nice to try to talk to people, but I need to be able to stand in the room next to you and not feel grossed out, or not feel like I want to throw up if I give you like a hug, or like if I walk by you and all that kind of shit. It's just, yeah, I think hygiene. And aside from hygiene, kind of what you're saying about communication, but not more so the person not communicating, but it's either their way or no way type of thing.
Oh,
like,
controlled communication.
You're like, it's like trying to get them to see what they've done wrong. Nigga, why are you fucking hitting my foot? You know, Sir Cameron is on a roll today. He's on that bullshit. But it's like, if we're having a discussion, I'm not even going to say an argument, but if we're having a discussion about something that I don't like that you did, you know, but you keep justifying, like, why you did that and what's wrong with me for even seeing, or for even, like, coming to you about it. It's just like a one-way thing. Like, I'm talking to a fucking brick wall. That's my phone. It's like I'm talking to a fucking brick wall. So, it's just like, if I can't fucking smell you, and if I can't fucking reasonably talk to you, it's gonna piss me off, and I'm gonna kick you to the fucking curb. And if you're a user, like someone, or a moocher user, it's hard to explain.
No, it's not. I mean, someone who's a user, they use you. They use you for everything you got, and then they dip. Or they just...
But it's like those subtle users. Because they can make it seem like they're doing everything for you, like, in the beginning. And then, like, down the line, they would, like, slowly, like, start to, like, ask you for more and more and more, and they're giving you less and less and less, but you don't really see it at the time. So, these fucking people, just stay away from Sagittarius. Like, just stay away from them.
Well, I ain't gotta worry about that.
Literally. Fucking crazy. But yeah. Hygiene, fucking control, communication, whatever. Yeah.
It's controlled. It's